What you're seeing there is from a security camera that caught the moment a missile hit an apartment building there in Kyiv. According to the Ukrainian Interior Ministry, active fighting is still taking place on the streets, and an advisor to President Volodymyr Zelensky says police are working against Russian sabotage and reconnaissance groups that are inside the capital.
We're here in a residential neighborhood quite near to one of Kyiv's airports, Juliana Airport, and you can see behind me, I'm just going to step out of the way so that my cameraman Scotty McWhinney can show you here the damage that has been done. Some kind of a projectile hit this apartment building at about 8:15 this morning. We're hearing, you could still see smoke coming from it. There was a big fire, still smoking. There are ambulance workers on the scene, and what they're doing now is trying to take some scaffolding up there to try to prevent the 22nd and 23rd floors from collapsing. But miraculously, no one was actually killed in this strike. We're hearing from Ukrainian authorities that 6 people were wounded. Frankly, it's hard to imagine how anyone survived that, but 6 people were wounded. They're being treated in various hospitals. And there's a little bit of a he said, she said going on about how this happened. Ukrainian authorities saying that this was the work of a Russian missile. And the Russians are saying that they believe, excuse me, sorry, it's very windy here and there's a lot of debris flying around. The Russians are saying that they believe that this was actually a Ukrainian missile defense system that somehow went awry and ended up hitting this apartment building. Now, whoever was responsible and however this happened, the reality is this is the sort of thing that does happen when you have a war playing out in a major metropolis like Kyiv. This is a city of nearly 2.9 million people. And we're in a pretty central area here. This isn't sort of, on the far outskirts of town. You can just imagine how terrifying it was for the people who were sleeping or just waking up, having their breakfast with their families on a Saturday morning, already terrified about the situation, only to find their building hit in this attack.